Hi everyone. Welcome to day 3 of my 10 for 10 meditation challenge. You've made it 3 days already, so well done for showing up for yourself to take this time to fill up your own cup. So we'll go ahead and get started. Just begin to find your comfortable seated position. Or maybe you find that really uncomfortable to sit upright. You're more than welcome to lie down on your back as well if that's more comfortable for you. Whatever is going to help you just to relax the body and soften a bit. So just get comfortable and then maybe allow the eyes to close. Or if it's nicer for you, to take a soft gaze at the ground ahead of you. And just take a moment to bring in that awareness that we learned on day 1. So just noticing what's going on in this moment. Paying attention to any sensations. Connecting with your breath. Connecting with your body. Feeling into your heart center. And then today is all about bringing compassion into our practice. So I want you to just begin by asking yourself right now, what can I do to bring more compassion into this moment? Is there a way that you can bring more compassion into your body? And this doesn't have to be a thinking brain answer. This can be an answer that just comes from your intuition, an inner knowing, a checking in with yourself, and just beginning to hold space for yourself today, just as you would a friend. We spend a lot of our times in our heads, in our monkey mind, allowing our thoughts to take us to places that usually aren't very kind. But the truth is that we are all human. I mentioned this on day 1 and day 2. It's true, it's real. We are human. We all experience a wide range of emotions. We go through hard times, we go through amazing times. It's all a part of our human experience. Just bring an awareness to any thoughts that you might be having in this moment. Whether they're negative or positive, you don't even have to label them. Just welcome them, hold space for yourself, and offer them compassion. Take a moment to really breathe that compassion into your body. And maybe self-love or offering yourself compassion seems like a really far off concept for you. And that's okay. Our conditioning, our environment, it tries to tell us that we aren't supposed to love ourselves, that that's a selfish thing to do. But just recognize that. And be curious about that, if that is really true. Because when we can open our hearts up, opening ourselves to the possibility of accepting ourselves, and loving ourselves fully as we are in this moment, not needing to change anything at all. The truth is that then we can open our hearts up to others and offer that same amount of compassion. So take a moment, just drop back into your heart with your awareness. Acknowledge if it went somewhere else for a moment, that's okay. Whatever you're experiencing right now is okay, and it doesn't have to be any different. Reconnect with that breath. Bring your awareness to your breath, watching it fill up your body. And as you exhale, just surrendering, softening the limbs, the neck, the shoulders, allowing those sitting bones to ground down a little bit deeper. And just allowing yourself to be open to this idea of compassion. And when your focus drifts off, just gently, with kindness, bringing it right back. Oftentimes, when people say that they find meditation really hard, what they're really saying is, I just can't do this. They're beating themselves up. They're not allowing space for whatever they need to experience in that moment. So just as we learned on day one, we can start afresh. We can wipe the slate clean and begin to let go of those expectations. Are you being hard on yourself? And can you open to the idea of softening that hardness? Everything we do is a practice. That's why we call this our meditation practice. It's not about getting anything right. It's just about showing up again and again, noticing, being aware of this present moment, and doing so non-judgmentally, with kindness. Saying to ourselves, I am worthy enough to take a few minutes out of my day just to be present for myself. Notice that compassion in your heart center. Is there a temperature to that compassion? Often we feel warmth in this space when we think about things that we love. Can you allow that compassion, that warm feeling, to expand into all of your limbs, all the way up into your head, down into your hands, your toes. Just let it grow. Let it fill your body up. We'll end our practice today with one full compassionate breath in and exhale to let it go. Gently awakening yourself back to your environment. I hope you enjoyed today's meditation, and I'll see you tomorrow.